It's a bit noisy in here this evening, guys. House is full. All the apartments are rented out and boilers working full time to keep the hot water on. Just to show you, one or two of them are disappearing. Two new ones on the go. They had some cheap Williams pears in the local groceries here last week, and I thought, sod it, let's have a go at making a little willy. So Williams pear mash, and I've mixed some almonds in there, and you might just be able to make out there's a layer at the top here, almond oil. So once that's all gone and sat there 3 or 4 months time, once the sediment's down and I've got a nice clear section along the top, that oil will sit on the top, and nothing as simple as we'll syringe it off the top, and then we'll just use a couple of kitchen papers, lay it on the top, pull the oil away so that we can get the majority of that out, because it will just make it cloudy otherwise. But anyway, I just thought I'd show you that, because I've not been not busy, I've been very busy. Lights are back on, here we go. Yeah, you can see the rum's still there, clearing out a little bit. You might just be able to see through that rum there. There we go. There's the one of the Amarettos that I'm making at the moment. It's clearing down. A little bit of sediment in the bottom, as you can see. But working on that. Thank you everybody for the subscriptions to the Normal Canapé last week. It's a bit of fun. I'm assured that the first video is going to be out in the next few days, and as soon as it does, we'll obviously let you know. I've got to show you this because Andy's quite jealous. My new baby's arrived today, okay, and I thought I'd better just show you them. My new off-piste skis. Oh, look at these little babies. Oh, aren't they sweet, huh? That's why me and Andy ended up out here. Bit of skiing, love it. But anyway, what's going on this week? There was a few nice mentions. Bill, thank you very much for Brewing with Bill. Don't forget, if you've still got recipes, throw them over to Brewing with Bill. He's still looking for more recipes for that book, so get them in there, get them filled up. Got a couple of videos coming out over the next few days. There's been some more requests for more detailed videos from ourselves on how to use the still. So I've done a part 1 because I'm trying to do it as an idiot's guide, and what I don't want to do is put a video up that's 20-30 minutes long, because let's face it, you wouldn't watch it, it would bore the hell out of you. So I thought I'd try and break it down into 6 or 7 minute videos, 2 or 3 of them. Part 1 I finished yesterday with the raspberry mash, which was preparing the still and getting that film done. That'll go up over the weekend, I think. On the end of this little video, I'm going to introduce you to a good friend of mine. He's a great laugh. Pete and one of his friends, Frank, and their families. But I got lots of footage with Pete from the last few years, and I thought we'll have a bit of fun with them and piece a few bits and pieces together and give everyone a smile on their holiday. Put a smile on my face anyway. But anyway, that's as much as what's going on with Homebrew for Wacky Schnapps. Enjoy the next little video that's coming up. It is a bit long, it's 7 or 8 minutes, but if you can find the time to watch all of it, I'm sure you'll enjoy it all. Thank you very much, and thank you very much for tuning in, guys. See you soon. Bye. Right, boys and girls. Andy's not with us at the moment. Andy's not with us at the moment, but I've got 2 reprobates with me at the moment. I'll introduce the sensible one, Frank, who I've only met this week. Unfortunately, he, like me, is friends of this man. first time I met Pete, it reminded me of, well, how can I describe it? There's an image comes to mind.
It's my birthday. I'm 1 and 5. 51, isn't it? 51. I had a hard life. Tumble's very hilly, and I had 2 newspaper rounds, and it was all on the hills, and it wore me out.
Never mind. You've probably just seen what I thought.
Culture?
Don't listen to him.
Damn, we stole their country from them?
The last time he was here, believe it or not, I saw another side of him. And his wife. After his wife had done that, this is what... And then, he brought his friends Barra and Trish. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm going through this. Anyway, the last time he was here, it was also his birthday in March of this year. What a day that was. I took him for a walk in the sunshine, myself, Vanessa, took Pete and Lynn up the mountain to one of the mountain restaurants. Do you remember that, Pete?
But I have heard rumours in these here valleys that there's something called mountain broth.
Never heard of it.
It's a special recipe only known to people who come out in the full moon naked and sleep in a tent-covered hammock.
And like a brew.
Yeah, it's strange. He's a little bit like the Pinzgau Sasquatch. He comes out now and again to roll over in very, very deep snow with a friend of his.
I've heard there's a mating call that he gives.
Yes, I think it says, "Hi guys, having a brew," or something. It's obviously the local dialect.
Maybe.
But I think I'll ask for mountain broth today.
Okay. Good choice. Happy birthday.
If anybody out there knows what's in it, please get in touch. Thank you.
And then, believe it or not, having been scared of the mountain, you've got no idea what's coming, have you, Frank? No, eh? Having been scared of the mountain man, he then got so pissed. Well, I can't describe it. Just take a look at what he did on the way home.
Right, Pete, we got a birthday song, okay? And I'm going to sing it, and I want you to hum along with me.
Okay.
Dum, 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 doe,
A deer,
a female deer,
ray.
a drop of golden sun. Me,
A name,
I call myself
so
far,
far.
a long, long way to run. So,
A needle for my scrotum.
whatever. La,
I haven't got a clue.
tea,
A cup that Andy Pipe drinks.
cheers guys.
Having a brew.
Oh,
The famous mountain broth.
I don't think that was in the song. No.
It should have been, no?
Let me just try again, right? Do, fa, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. We got to ti. Do. Do.
Doe.
Dear,
A female deer.
I haven't got a clue what we're doing now.
Shall we jog? Shall we?
Shall we? Yeah! Yeah!
You know what's coming. But anyway, guys, poor old Frank here. Poor old Frank. He's not had anything to say yet. So what we've got a first here. Got a little bottle of what I think these guys will tell you what it is when they put their nose to it. This is a very first for me. Okay. We've never made this before over the last few years. and I'm making this for a good friend of mine. I have told one or two of you over the last few weeks that I would be making this, but I managed to get a little sample bottle out of it, as well as keep the main produce for a friend of mine. So what we're going to do, guys, let's just put our noses to it first. And tell me what you think this is. Now, they're both pretty good drinkers' shoes. I wouldn't call them piss heads. Well, Peter probably would. And having seen what Frank put down here for rubbish this morning, bottle of whiskey, 6 bottles of wine and 12 beers, I'd probably say he's a bit of an alky and all.
That's true. One of the bottles was ours, so.
Can any of you tell me what you think that might be?
2-stroke oil?
No,
I'm not that good.
Screen wash?
What can I do, boys? What can I do? I asked for a sensible answer. Well, all I do is take the piss. It's not like this studio doesn't do piss take.
I'm trying to get it. Have you showered today?
Well, I'll look for a sensible answer,
Yes.
Frank.
No.
There's an overpowering smell here. I think it's...
It's not wind. I don't know. I haven't got a clue.
There's several flavours in there. They're not got a clue at the moment. Before we take a drink, have a look at the colour. What would you say that's a crystal clear colour? And what colours are coming through there?
Well, there's pinkies there.
Sort of a pinky brown.
Yeah.
Not strawberries now.
No, it's not strawberry in there. Let's take a little bit on the palate and roll it round the tongue.
Oh, God, that's nice. It is screen wash, isn't it?
Did you get it?
No. Almonds?
Almonds.
It came to me
I
right
wouldn't.
at the end.
No.
It's
But there's something else in there, isn't there?
there's actually 2 amarettos that I made for a friend of mine. Obviously, both with an almond base. This one has got a small influx of grapefruit, and also the reddish tinge comes from raspberry.
So this is the way to.
And the reason we put raspberry with the almond, and I was going back to Grandma when she was a kid and your mum when she was a kid, and we all had a bakewell tart.
Yes.
With the raspberry jam through it and the almonds on the top. And I suddenly thought, we'll mix the 2 in a drink and see what we come up with.
I've never been to Bakewell.
Let's not mention the
No.
tart either. So let's finish that off, boys. We've had a bit of a laugh here, and I'm sure you've enjoyed meeting my friend Pete. You're going to see a bit more of him. Him and Frank and the rest of the family are going to do some videos during the course of the week here. So cheers, boys.
Cheers. Cheers. Is it screen wash?